Hello, my name is Tyler Erb, and I'm here to talk to you about AP Calc AB. We'll also be talking about BC a little bit in this video. That is a new class coming to Audrey Kell, and so we want to give a little bit of information about what that'll look like as well. So how is AP Calculus different from previous courses? These are the mathematical practices taken straight from College Board. The big piece is reasoning with definitions and theorems. It's not necessarily enough just to be able to understand they exist, but to be able to apply them and contextualize them in real world problems is really what calculus is about. We're connecting concepts. That means when we're looking at FRQs or free response questions, we're going to be connecting all standards from everything we've learned throughout the year and really see how they all kind of blend together. Implementing algebraic and computational practices. Students need to be able to solve complex problems that deal with a variety of functions, not just looking at only logarithms or only polynomials. Connecting multiple representations, that could be a table, a graph, or an equation, and really looking at the word problems that go along with that. Building notational fluency, that's a huge piece of calculus, really making sure that the notation is correct so we can all understand what everyone's saying. And really have kind of that common language, right? Just like in English, we have certain phrases that we all understand. Calculus has notation that's kind of standard across the board. And the big other piece is communicating. Communicating means being able to explain your ideas in calculus and really what this means in the context of the problem or whatever we're talking about. So how is AB different than AB BC? So AB is one AP credit on a 5-point scale, where ABBC is 2 AP credits. This class meets every day for a full year. However, we're covering about half of the material, maybe a little bit more than that, in the same amount of time. So we're afforded a lot more time to wrestle with the topics and achieve a deeper conceptual standing. We move at a slower pace than ABBC, and that means we really get to go into the why a lot more and really make sure students understand where this is coming from, why certain rules work, and how that theorem might apply to other things down the line. What will BC calculus look like? It is going to be an A-day, B-day class for a year, so every other day, just like AP Stats. It is also an AP credit. They will re-loop AB where it's going to be applicable, so that means if it's needed for a BC topic, they're going to re-loop those concepts, and they're going to continue on looking at series and sequences, polar and parametric equations and what that looks like in calculus, and then convergence versus divergence. It will also have a slowed down pace from ABBC because it's not quite half a year's worth of material, so they'll be able to also be afforded that time to wrestle with concepts. The goals for the class are to learn how to approach and be successful, in rigorous college level math, be prepared to succeed in math and other STEM courses throughout their college career, develop self-discipline and problem-solving skills to analyze information and discern kind of the key components in problems and really what they're trying to say, and earn a college credit for Calc 1. So the AP Calculus exam in May, this is just the AB exam, so this is also how it's a little bit different from AB BC, is that we have one exam for AB and then there'll be a different exam for BC. Similar breakdown in terms of what it looks like with percentages versus scores is 50-50 in terms of multiple choice versus FRQs as well. Who should take this course? Anyone who has a strong work ethic looking for an AB credit. You have to have success in Math 4 honors, AP Stats, or honors pre-calc. That success could look like in the high B range, right? We're not necessarily looking for the straight 90s across the board, but someone who really has had success and is able to kind of attack those higher level problems. If you need a Calc 1 or 2, if you're doing BC, credit for their college major. Can solve problems without a calculator or Desmos. So there's no Desmos in AP Calc. We have to be able to do a lot of this by hand. Certain problems with a calculator, but a lot of it's going to be by hand as well. You also have to be able to self-advocate and make sure when you're not understanding a concept that you speak up, and you have to have time to put in the work. It is an AP class, so you are expected to have homework every night. You're going to have to study for tests. and be able to actually dedicate time to learn the topic. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My email, again, is at the beginning of this slideshow. I'll put it right there again. Again, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, let me know.